Round 2. Fight.
Welcome back, everybody. Next episode of ICG Grades. Today we're out here with version 2.0 of one of X's more catastrophic failures.
Not my fault.
Molotov base. You built it and it died, so I'm not sure whose fault that would be.
I'm gonna blame the fucker in purple up here.
I remember there being Molotovs and you being upset about that, but everything else is a little hazy.
Probably from all the Molotov smoke.
That's fair. Walk us through what you got going on.
It's just a box with a hole in the box. Zombies walk up the stairs. They hit these blade traps. They start to get fucked up a little bit. There's another row of blade traps, a row of electric fence. Hopefully we don't get the null reference. We're probably going to get the null reference. And they're going to freeze them in place. But this time I've added a little treat in, if you look up.
Oh, yeah, that's a delicious treat that can't be beat.
If we take back to the back side here and actually go inside the base. Yep, on purpose. Also, leftover duel.
Leftover duel. Well, he is just leftover giblets from last week.
There are pressure plates on the inside that as the Zeds come trundling up and get hit by the electric fence, we just step on and they start getting blasted by dart traps.
Okay, so we are manually controlling the dart traps this time around. I know you made some changes. It looks like there's some distance changing. Lessons learned from last time. How about repairing the traps?
We should be able to hit all of the blade and electric fences from the back here. The first two rows at least, and a couple of the dart traps if they run out. Before, the electric fence was one wire stretched across the entire length with the two ends buried. Can't do that anymore. So there are 3 sections of electric fence with the poles protected, but we can hit from the backside to repair because, as we found out in the headshot base, they get beat up super fucking quick.
No explosives, because then the fencing dies. There's a truck on your roof.
Why is there a truck on my roof?
I don't know. So, like the last time, you have protected up the rear of the base a little bit. You got a legit stairway entrance to jump onto the ladder. I like that. And everything else on that is pretty simple. The cascading stairs, the corner stairs. This should track, and pathing was never an issue on the first go. What we ran into was some issues, some demo vulnerabilities, and some other Molotov-related problems. Hopefully, you'll have cleared up in iteration 2.0.
Well, can we pat down duel and make sure there's no God damn it. Look up here. Look what this dude's planning.
Jesus Christ. It's the back seat of every truck my dad has ever owned.
You put so many Molotovs in it, the Jeep won't move anymore.
Wow, that is every truck my dad ever owned.
You need better suspension, man.
Look at how that thing came up like 8 feet when Nev got out. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the bottles. Supplies needed. This is a little on the larger side. I'm going to assume you weren't dumb enough to make this thing hollow.
It's not hollow, but it's also not a solid brick. It's at least 3 thick and
okay
on the bottom there.
I'm thinking kind of averagey, no lie.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
Everybody comfortable with a C?
Yeah.
Comfortable with C.
All right, C it is.
What I'm not comfortable with is the way these hatches are attached. I think that was a problem on the last one. And you still put the doors on backwards.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. He's got them on so the ladder is kind of janky in there. If you're in a hurry, that can be problematic.
Oh, well.
Go ahead and pivot those, David.
Speaking of janky ladder, is this a design or are you just fuck up? Is it supposed to be offset?
That was
that
was a Kiva.
It's fine. Look, I made it. You made it. Everything's fine.
I'm saying.
I may have been drinking. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay, here you go.
Yay. Daddy, you came home. Build difficulty. How long did it take you to string this bitch together?
Took me all of about 2 hours until I decided to add in the dart trap fun extra 20-30 minutes. So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, and if you had done that from the outset, that would have been quicker. So I think, again, that sounds kind of averagey. Looking at the little fun park here, I think 2.5 hours is not bad. Davian has fixed the hatches. Everybody's here. We're ready to go. Let's see how she does. Is that a magnum in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Yes.
One of your blade traps isn't wired there, Chief.
Fail. 3 of them aren't. Your whole daisy chain over here is fucked. All right, stop.
There. There. I didn't have all 3 of them on yet. We'll turn that one off.
No Molotovs.
This is a Molotov base. Oh, Molotov time.
Oh, well, initial sightlines are entertaining.
And as they start to pile up, here we go.
Stand on them darts.
They're not really making it up to us yet, though.
You talk about headshot builds.
Right?
If you're even the slightest bit careful, you can just get nothing but here.
We're getting a lot of action in the middle here. Not a lot on the edges.
Well, that's the way we like it, right?
Blade traps are holding up really well. Electric fencing is being electric fencing.
It's evaporating. So you've got repair materials on you then, I assume, and are just going to be
Yes.
doing maintenance across the entire night.
Basically.
That is going to up your resource costs, no lie.
Yeah, but the amount of ammo we're using should be fairly low.
That's true.
Especially since Molotovs don't count towards ammo count.
I mean, he's not wrong. Can I get a contact grenade through these bars?
No, I don't think you can.
Yes. Can a person? Perhaps. You? No.
Oh, this is hurtful. I like the way you've got the pressure plates hooked up there because then they really do just become a sort of as needed. If somebody's standing there and you want to help, go nuts, but it's not like you're just burning them indefinitely.
I have a feeling that those are going to be really handy for when demos run up to the
That
fence.
Yes.
that is how we kill demos like that, and that will eliminate all the risk of the demos. That is kind of the idiot-proof way of dealing with them too. No lie.
For some people, idiot proof is an assurance. To people like Duel, it's a challenge.
Hey. No, stop it. Stop it.
What's the problem? Well, why is there fire?
Oh, Duel's up there throwing fucking Molotovs.
I'm right here. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't dual-proof your base. That sounds like a good job.
We have said that in the past. I hate it, but he's technically correct.
The best kind of correct.
So I'm not sure maintenance-wise if this concept, well, at this scale, it wouldn't be single player. Now, you could probably drop this down to like one lane's worth and run it solo and keep your traps running and have a decent corralling going. If you were doing solo, you could basically just do this middle segment and you'd be fine.
But we're all fat, let's just be real.
Yeah. I want to see what we are attracting upstairs, which is probably a lot, because the last time,
Bird-wise, you mean?
yeah, nothing. I remember when we did the carnival the last time around, I came upstairs and there were 30 birds up here. There are none birds right now.
Hey, stop, demo. Dart trap.
Kill them with the dart traps.
He's dead now.
The funniest thing with blade traps and the demos is how much they like whirly gig around it.
They really do. They start doing little pirouettes and shit. Yeah. We get to see their inner ballerina for sure. I'm gonna montage Swan Lake against a cut of demos spinning on blades.
I've noticed it is this electric fence right here.
Fuck.
What just happened?
I almost he came around the corner as I was
Yeah.
shooting.
Stop with the Molotovs. Fuck.
I don't know what that means.
Blendy.
What?
Blundy. Hey, speaking
you know-
of Blundy,
yeah?
isn't this where we started with Blundy?
I think this
Yep.
is where Blundy made his debut.
And he
You
let
okay,
everybody know that he eats ass.
We lost Duel.
I think he's going to throw himself off the top of it.
I have
He's
concerns.
throwing more fucking Molotovs is what he's doing.
A lot of fire happening.
I do not approve of this fire.
This is just rage fire at this point. He's gone radio silent. Oh, I do not like that cloud of fire and determining what's coming around that corner. Isn't that exactly what killed us last time?
Yes.
You can get some work done with shotguns, and shotties are cheap. You could probably get a lot of work done with like a bow here, too. You could even do some looting here. Grade 6 auger, don't mind if I do.
If you're doing this solo and you cut it down to just this section, you could just run traps and replace all your brass ammo with just repair mats, and I think you'd be just fine.
Theoretically, yeah, I'd want to test it, but I think you're right
Yeah.
there. If not entirely, you could get most of the way. I don't think I would not bring ammo with me on that night, but
Demo.
As he pirouettes himself.
Flibbity
Right under the dart trap.
They call me Flibbity Jib.
Oh, we got another one.
He's fine. He's gonna die in a hurry. He's dead.
At this range, it's really easy to just shoot him in the face, too. They're beating on that wall over there, interestingly enough. Fuck, kill it, that was me.
Thank God.
Ooh. Just checking to see everybody was awake. We good?
Yeah.
We good?
Yes, we are awake. Thank you. If we just like stop shooting and we're just using the dart traps now,
I'm still putting some rounds down. Can these be reloaded from in here?
the edge ones can. If we take the bars off, which the bars have been kind of anyway, we can reload all of them.
I feel like the bars are kind of
It's 2 o'clock. Let's see.
But you know what taking out those bars does? Allows you to use melee weapons.
And Molotovs.
No. God.
I think taking the bars out actually makes the sightlines a little easier too. I'm a big fan of any base that lets me just shotgun them from 3 feet away like this. That's effective. That is a way for things to be made deader. Get fistered! I think we're in good shape. Everybody's dead. All right, Horde Night over.
This worked.
It did.
Someone's still on.
Turn your blade traps off. Douche. Durability. In the base itself, back spikes got a little banged up. No surprise there. That's what they were there for. I don't see any big pings on the outer wall of the base itself.
Now, there's one block here where they came around the corner for the majority.
Yeah, they dragged and they were beating on this. I'm sure this corner is probably... Oh, this one's not too bad. 4,600. Interior here is in great shape. Structural durability here, you get an A. There's no big hits here. You could not repair anything and easily run another Horde Night or two on this. Are the players in danger? Surprisingly, as opposed to the
from duel.
first version, yeah, no. This was danger-free. The sightlines were amazing. We got phenomenal results out of that. As designed, it was a literal damn shooting gallery. I think that is definitely another A for player danger. This did a really good job of protecting everyone inside. Are the Zeds controlled?
Oh my god, yes.
They pathed exactly the way we wanted them to. You wanted them to come up to this wall, and for the most part, the vast majority of them, I would say, pathed directly down the center, which I find interesting because they avoided the sort of the smaller left and right lanes and went right down the middle. Yeah, zombie control was a hard A. They did just what you wanted them to do. Resources used, yeah, here you take a little bit of a shit, dude, no lie.
You say that, but Davian, do you know what you used?
I used 20 forged steel.
I used about 100 steel.
I used about 100 steel, but a lot of my repair work that I did was kind of extraneous. It wasn't because things were broken, it was just to top it up.
I don't think the fact that you repaired it early mitigates the grade at all. Net collective repair is going to be the same cost. So the fact that you repaired it with 1 click 5 times instead of several clicks twice, the net cost is still the same. In terms of gasoline, it's fine. In terms of the darts, you used less than half of the darts that were loaded in here, so I think you're in good shape there because the iron is cheap. In terms of the repair mats, you had 7 of your 9 traps that could be repaired throughout the night. The front 2 out here were kind of assed out, and they held up reasonably well. These 7, though, were getting repairs all night long. There's no two ways around that. Now, I'm not saying that resources is a fail, but I think you had what, 200 forged steel between you?
Yeah.
That's not nothing, and forged steel is a high-end resource, so I'm thinking like C-. I think that is a below-average repair cost for an evening.
I'd call that solid C. That's not a lot of a resource, but steel is expensive.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of resource, especially being at the point where you are building something like this. You're gonna have it.
You're gonna have it, but versus some other designs that wouldn't require injecting steel into them during the course of the night, that is a price tag. I understand it's your baby. You want her to do well. I'm just saying she's an expensive date.
That's fine. She can be expensive date.
This chick ordered lobster. She did not order the cube steak. Ammunition for the evening. I burned 2,478 rounds. Nev?
450.
Davian?
824.
Duel?
422.
And X.
266.
That gives us a grand total of 4,440 rounds, which is firmly in A- territory. So pretty good ammo consumption on the evening. And I could just as easily have been using a lever action or a shotgun or something like that, and then my total would come way down in a hurry. Cheese. I don't see cheese here. It's blade traps and electric fences and dart traps, and they march into them and die. Baked potato.
Baked potato.
Chance to patch, slim to none. What are they going to take out? I mean, I would like them to. We didn't get null references this evening. I'm hoping that's the case moving forward.
I did use a few of the new blocks in the design, so if they modify those, it could be different. But it wouldn't change the overall concept, just what you use to build it.
Final grade. You're right to say that ammo and resources costs kind of balance out. That said, I think in terms of construction cost, it's not nothing. You know, I'm not going to say it's insane. It's certainly not the toilet. As presented, though, with construction costs and the resource costs involved in this, I'm thinking final takes a little bit of a hit there, that it recovers some when it comes to things like Zed control and player danger. I'm comfortable with an A-.
I was going to say a good B, but yeah, A-.
And that's acknowledging the balancing math between ammo and resources. You have vindicated your build here, X. Congratulations.
Damn it.
Coming up next week, we're going to take a look at a build from another creator, and I use the word build very loosely in here. What this does is take one of the last remaining bits of stainless steel in the game, and if you remember stainless steel, that's the 10,000 durability metal chunk that basically the Zeds can't bring down even if they're trying, and spins it out as a horde base. Solo, obviously something that tough is going to work almost regardless of what you do with it, but what we want to find out is, can that last bit of stainless steel hold up to a giant multiplayer horde?
Or will we actually have to rely on duels Molotovs to save the day? God help us all.
Again, I guess so.
As always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.